The full season is a chance to pause, reset, and change things, and the same can be true for you financially.
That's according to Gaby Rincón, money coach and founder of Wealth Rising, who's here to offer advice and practical tips. Good morning.
Hey. Thank you so much for having me. Good morning. So happy to be here.
Yes, we're happy to have you. You know, most people might think of money, let's say, as just a bunch of numbers, but you often use the phrase financial wellness. So what does that mean to you?
Oh my God, I love this question. So financial wellness, I use that term because money is about more than just numbers, right? It's about our habits. It's about what we care about. It's about self-care. So financial wellness is the overall management that we do with our money. You know, how are we saving? How are we spending? How are we investing in a way that gives us peace of mind? You know, when you lean in with your money and you truly steward it, you ensure that what you want to happen with your money is actually occurring, you know? And so that shift alone, moving from being reactive to proactive, it reduces anxiety, it reduces our stress. And so of course, as a part of our self-care, you know, we place such an emphasis on our fitness, our mental health, and our, nutrition. Those are all super important, but our finances deserve to be part of that conversation as well. Because when we're in financial alignment, everything else in our life tends to flow so much more easily.
When talking about alignment, you also talk about aligning money with goals, values, and joy. How does that look, to someone in an everyday life situation?
Absolutely. So at the end of the day, there's three things we can do with money. We can save, we can spend, and we can invest, and people really focus on their financial goals. So that can look like, okay, making sure that $150 credit card payment towards the $5,000 bill is every 2 weeks. That can also look like ensuring that you are splitting your direct deposit to hit the $10,000 emergency fund goal, right? Or investing 35% of your income so that you retire early. The goals people understand really easily, but we want to ensure that we're also leaving space for joy, those things that really lift us up, right? Because it could look like, the trip that you've always wanted to take, time off with family, things like experiences that again, matter so much to you, because when your money choices, right, at the end of the day, reflect the things that you care most about, you're going to be able to continue to do that. It's the sustainability piece. Right. You'll be able to repeat it at the end of the day. That's what causes financial transformation,
And expanding just a bit on that for viewers watching, what are some simple steps that they can take to really assess their financial wealth?
Absolutely. So first, let's agree to check in from a place of curiosity, not judgment. I see so many people in my community and our clients that they tend to check in and they're evoking all this shame. I should have done this. Why did I do this? And that just tends to lead us to shut down and go back to our ignorance is bliss life, right? So once we're in the right headspace, let's take inventory of what's going on. What's in our checking account, our savings account, our investing. This is going to give you an honest picture of what are areas we want to work on, what are areas of strength already. Then go ahead and track your spending for 7 days. Where's your money actually going and how do you feel about that, right? Because that awareness is really key. Again, you're going to notice, do I actually care about this? Am I just spending from stress? Am I actually spending from joy? It's much easier to say no to the things that you don't care about and say yes to the things that you do, right?
Yeah.
And then finally, make one big financial move. This could look like canceling a subscription. It could look like splitting that direct deposit, right? At the end of the day, financial wellness, it's not built overnight. It's one intentional step after the other that compound together to that financial transformation.
Yeah. Another thing that's happening right now that seems to be super popular, younger generation, Gen Z, and other people are in the midst of the great lock-in of 2025, which is where a lot of young people are focusing on either saving money or going towards doing something they really want to do. So how can viewers use that momentum to match up with their own goals?
I love it. The great lock-in is a social media trend, right? Especially on TikTok. And it's just this entire idea of really honing in and focusing on your goals for the last 3 months of the year, And finances really deserve to be a part of that, right? So if we can take that energy and really look at, okay, how am I truly doing financially? What are these steps that I can take? Do I have a budget, which is just a plan for my money, or are we always kind of trying to play catch up, right? At the end of the day, that's what it's about. Getting in the driver's seat with your money, managing, stewarding what's actually hitting your account, and ensuring that, again, you're spending, investing, and saving in alignment,
Being
right?
in control.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Gabby,
Right.
thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
To get in touch with Gabby, learn more about her courses and coaching, just visit GabyRincón.com.